Marilyn Monroe. So a pathologist who was known believes she was murdered. That's not exactly shocking if you followed her uh situation. I mean, she was high when she sung Happy Birthday to You. She was singing at the JFK. Dear Mr. President, happy birthday. Now think about it. This is a married man with his wife out there, and she was sounding like she was high. So, and she was allegedly involved with JFK and Robert. Pimp sandwich with the Kennedys. Her film career was interesting because she blew up, but she was married to Joe DiMaggio, Mr. Coffee, Mr. 56 Game Hidden Street, Norman Miller, the direct. She was industry, and then she went politics. That's two ways to get pimp sandwiched because you know too much. You're in Hollywood and you're in DC. That's a two-way sub that's going to be in between of too much information to know. She was only 36, Norma Jean. They romanticize her. The blondes have more fun, etc., etc. So this pathologist comes out and says that he thinks that she was murdered, thinks that she was. Am I surprised or shocked? No, because I always assumed that that was like a given. That's why we romanticize it. She knew too much. She was in on the take. She was in on the situation. So it's not exactly like brainstorm news at 11. Hey, Marilyn Monroe was murdered. It was kind of like, duh. There was a lot of ties. There was mobster ties. Sam Giancana, all that. She was associated with the Rat Pack. She had association with the different people. You got to remember in that time period, there was no social media, and women weren't given the. Well, let's be realistic. What has the Me Too movement really produced? Really, I mean, you can say Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, a couple situations, but what did it do? The Diddy trial was a joke and absurd and a waste of time and energy. They did touch with Bill Cosby, but he should never been locked up. Hugh Hefner, the Playboy thing is a joke, and Marilyn Monroe was a fixture there. So what has it really done? And of course, there's Donald Trump. So I need to say more. And Epstein files, which will never come out. You look at all this stuff, how it plays into a part. It's been a privilege, and how people get over with what they want to do. Yes, they know what happened with Marilyn Monroe. That's how they romanticize it. Don't you know they take them out when they're young? Think about it. It's not by accident. Because Marilyn Monroe's situation is not that different from Tupac and Biggie and probably Kurt Cobain and Whitney Houston and Prince and Michael Jackson. Just saying. Sam Cooke. Just saying. And Jimi Hendrix too. Just saying. You do the numbers, you do the math, you do the logic, you put things together, and then of course all the parties involved. And somebody knows what happened with Marilyn Monroe because she was not in her state of mind when she was singing to him at the White House. And it's been covered up for so way, but it had to be nothing else. It wasn't just by accident at 36. There was more that was happening. But this pathologist coming out, it sounds believable. There is definitely believable. Pathologist believes Marilyn Monroe was murdered. Believe it was. And I believe it too. I don't see anything that would say otherwise. But you let me know what you think below in the comments. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. My one-time peace. And if you followed everything that happened with her career, you can kind of see the patterns. Because they don't like you to be too big. And they always have a way of kind of taking you out. I'm out.